Alright, hey guys, welcome to another short video on Steam game bundles. Today there was two new bundles that I thought I'd share. The first one is the Humble Micro Jumbo bundle, and the second one is the Dollar Dojo bundle over at Bundle Stars. I'll start with the Dollar Dojo bundle. For just $1, you get 13 Steam games along with 4 packs of DLC. You really can't go wrong with purchasing this bundle if you are missing the games. You can farm them for the trading cards and sell them back on the market and get most of your money back. As far as the games themselves, I'm not too familiar with the games here. I have played the first one, it's Spring Again. It's more of like a children's type game. The rest of the games seem like fairly low-end indie games. Nothing like of too high quality, but there's some decent ones thrown in. It really depends on your taste of indie games, but overall 13 games for $1, it's definitely a great deal, and you guys should definitely pick this one up if you're missing all of the games. The second bundle is the Humble Micro bundle, which is kind of surprising just because this is like a lower end bundle, but it includes some pretty great games. For $1 you get 7 Steam games, which includes Geometry Dash, Pony Island, Oser the Insult Simulator, and Space Pilgrim episodes 1 through 4. I'll tell you right now, the Space Pilgrim episodes are not really worthwhile. They are RPG Maker games, and from what I played of them, they are extremely boring. So technically, like at least in my opinion, you're only getting 3 main games. Geometry Dash is an extremely popular endless runner where you jump to avoid obstacles in tune with the music. You can see here that it has overwhelmingly positive reviews. I played it fairly recently and it is super addictive and so much fun. If you decide to get this bundle, I highly recommend playing Geometry Dash. Honestly, the bundle itself is worthwhile if you just plan on playing Geometry Dash itself. The rest of the games really don't matter because this game is just so much fun. The other game, Pony Island, I really don't know a whole lot about Pony Island, but it does have overwhelmingly positive. And when I say overwhelmingly positive, it means like 95% or more of people who left Steam reviews left it a positive review, which is absolutely amazing, especially for these little indie games. So yeah, this one looks really interesting. Again, I really don't know a whole lot about it. I haven't played it. Looks like some sort of puzzle game or some sort of like psychological crazy. I really don't know, but it'll be a fun game to play in the future. The other game, Oser the Insult Simulator, I played this fairly recently as well. I think someone gifted me this game. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of similar to Cards Against Humanity, except you are like forming insults and you're like doing 1v1 battles against the AI or other players online. It's definitely more fun playing online with other players than playing against the AI, but you're essentially just like taking phrases and making insults with those phrases. It's kind of fun. So going back, the second tier, which is only $3. So this is a fairly cheap bundle overall compared to previous Humble bundles. But you get Who's Your Daddy, Town of Salem, Hack Me, Hack Me 2, Devil Daggers, and Oser the Hollywood Roast. Pretty sure Oser the Hollywood Roast is just a like a sequel to the first one, so I won't go over that one. I'm not entirely sure though, so I could be wrong. The first one, Who's Your Daddy? This is a very funny game where it's sort of like a local multiplayer game where one player plays as the father and the other player plays as the baby, and the baby goes around trying to kill himself and the father goes around trying to like pick up the chemicals or trying to prevent the baby from killing himself. It's really funny and very enjoyable. There's a lot of YouTubers who have made videos on this game. I encourage you guys to check them out. Second game, Town of Salem. I heard this game was super popular in the past. It used to be a free-to-play game, but I think it's like $5 on Steam. It's a game where you play with like 8 other players. It's like a multiplayer game, and each character has a different like role, and you have to try to find out like who the murderers are, and that's how you win the game. Very interesting, but I never really got into it. Hack Me 1 and 2 are like hacking games. I'm not really too familiar with either one, so I'm just gonna skip over those. So then there's Devil Daggers, which is an extremely popular game that came out recently. It really blew up like on YouTube with like YouTube videos and so forth. But this is a first-person shooter with sort of a horror vibe. You're fighting various demons. It is extremely difficult. You're probably not going to survive for more than a couple minutes. So there's a high amount of replayability, and the soundtrack is great as well. So it's just a really fun game to play in very short lengths, but very interesting art style to say the least. And again, overwhelmingly positive, pretty crazy. that these little games can have such high reviews. So yeah, that's pretty much the entire bundle. There's just 2 tiers, the first tier and the second tier, which is only $3. So you can get all the games for just $3. That's pretty much it. There's a couple more things. You can get 2 games for free if you type in your email at the bottom, Space Pilgrim Episode 1 and Pony Island. So that's kind of cool. You can get the DRM free versions. I don't think they include Steam keys, but you can still download them and play them yourself. And you also get a few bonuses. You get 10% off the Humble Monthly, and you also get the Devil Daggers soundtrack, and I think that's actually pretty awesome. So overall, it's a pretty decent bundle, not as big as previous Humble bundles, but of course, there's always different audiences who enjoy different types of games, and I think this one is great for people who enjoy indie games. Geometry Dash and Pony Island are probably the 2 big games, along with Devil Daggers, and I don't know, maybe some of the others. It really just depends on your taste in games. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys learned something or have taken something out of this video. And until next time, have a nice day.